I-O. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the
I'm so glad to hear that. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Is this the place?
Yep. We used to all... I was surrounded by...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... No matter what, he was so fucked ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things matter.
Wow. You two must... Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
Oh, right. I didn't know what... Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. The last time, come to think of it, time always passed by really slow.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Music licensing reimagined.
The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been...
Strike a pose! Shut my name!
Let's leave her...
Emerge, right here, right now.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor was seen.
Music licensing reimagined.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting...
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Music licensing.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person! It's Dainsleif!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Music licensing.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission?
It's hardly personal or intentional.
Ah, so you're here to...
Naturally. Hold. No matter. The Abyss Order is.
So you think the...
As things stand,
Still, the Hilly...
the best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is, and you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should. Ah. So that was someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased
Right! That is...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitate. There's still hope for the sinner you wish to know about. His situation is different. He and his fellow sinners, his name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your... brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria, the wise Roptatir, the Visionary, no matter how
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the...
They were once people of great esteem, 6 of us, yet so they became sinners. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one, indeed. If they are, of course.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Dosile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just the eye was integral to their plan. There are many signs.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far,
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular...
Wait,
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Artlist.io.
Oh, so so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. Well, let's go find Dane.
Music licensing reimagined.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
Music licensing reimagined.
No, it wasn't a dream. Their memory, and I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I remember handing him the eye of the first.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Music licensing
But
reimagined.
why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss,
What sort of truth?
that their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implant your concern, however, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Artlist.io.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Music licensing reimagined.
Of course.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
Artlist.io.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Licensing reimagined.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Artless.io.
Hey, wait up!
Music licensing reimagined. Artless.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Adventure time! Off we go! I'm going in!
The wind knows me.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Tja! Tja! Tja!
Artless.io.
There is no escape!
Tja!
Huh?
Wind strike! Tja!
Quiver! Illusion shattered! Ha! Shine down!
Tja! 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 Tja!
Artless.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Music licensing reimagined.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Everybody stand back!
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird.
Glory to the Shogun! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Ha! Shine down! Let's light it up!
Wind strider.
Strike! We got... Going in! There is no escape!
Just as I suspect. Now that they're in...
Dane? What's...
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be...
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return, just think of it as a way to divide.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif.
Music licensing reimagined.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want,
Artlist.io.
The Abyss Order's on the move! The ley lines are all out of whack! We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on! Hey! Look at those hilly trails over there! Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, at last, they no longer... Such was the price.
Did you hear that? What was that? It sounded... Oh, this is... Looks like the same thing is happening over...
You see, we've reclaimed... Release your...
Music licensing reimagined.
Over there! It looks like they're sleepy.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake,
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our...
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Time to go.
Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss ordered...
The Abyss? Thank you.
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh?
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, you know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least.
But how... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
Artlist.
You're right. We should narrow...
Artlist.io.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch... He's around 20...
Oh, I know who you...
Really? You...
There aren't many young... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just... Do you think maybe it...
Music licensing reimagined.
If this person only exists...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you went... That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing.
Artlist.io.
It's a memory after all. Right. If he's... But didn't Bayron just say that he's... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Music licensing reimagined.
Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Artlist.
There's a difference between... Maybe not. There's a difference between memory... All the memories... No. If time was...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memory... If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
The color of the sky coincide.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's what...
Time to get. Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have a, it's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, right! This version of Atosa...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find. So,
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you.
Artlist.io.
it's nice to see you, traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Music licensing reimagined.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of... Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the... Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. No. You're...
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory, but I suppose I'll just...
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who, it's nothing. I still have extreme sorrow and pain. Hope. Father told me that, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate. As for your question, in its primitive form, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the loop, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control after all. That. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so... But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds... After all, my life ended up any chance at even the form you see before. I know. But there's nothing... If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with this... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Exactly. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Music licensing reimagined.
No need to worry. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole... His plan was to... He would then hand the eye... That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him, given the tense situation. I'm sorry. I promised. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of in any case. I had my own... You remember my father, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness, to comfort me. That story... My goal was to implant a specific... In that memory... I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Music licensing reimagined.
All that's left of my... But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Clorinde one last time. Clorine's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle, or the one against Dane, I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against, were it not for that. Perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword, even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. However, the heaven, you could say that. Just look at Clorinde. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
Music licensing reimagined.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But there's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Clorinde gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back. Oh, and Dane came by just now. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot of... Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? It's just that, well, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't...
Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Curry Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always... If Curry Bear... I relied on him for a lot of things, but... Okay, I'll admit, I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
Music licensing reimagined.
You don't... It's just like Curry Bear said. And, you know, if anyway...
Well, that's... Oh, right!
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Midnight Thunder. I got you covered. Fire it up.
Hands right. Ready. Time to testify.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
By royal
Flicker. Scatter.
Shadow Raven! I'll protect them.
Here you are.
Oz, reveal!
The process of elimination.
Dance!
As you will. Flicker.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I'm Al-Haytham, the Academia Scribe. If you wish to access an archived file, please submit an application according to the prescribed format. Oh? Your form isn't ready?
Music licensing
Not to worry. You can come again on the next working day. My work hours are posted outside the office.
Artlist.io.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Artlist.io.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Licensing reimagined.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Illusion shattered! Let's light it up! There is no escape! Off we go! Everybody stand back! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Let's light it up! Illusion shattered! Teamwork is dreamwork! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Music licensing reimagined.
Take it easy.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Licensing reimagined.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
Flicker. Well now.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Quietly now. Busted. Here comes the cash.
Defract.
Gotcha. Take it easy. There is no escape. Quietly now.
Flicker.
Busted.
Shine down!
Storm the front! These are about to get dicey.
Here you are.
Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Artlist. Artlist.io.
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Quietly now.
Illusion shattered! Quiver!
A process of elimination.
Game's up. Time's up.
There is no escape!
Here you are.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io.
Busted.
Shine down! Strike!
Quietly now.
There is no escape!
Artlist.io. Artlist IO.
Gotcha.
Licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO.
Yep.
Music licensing reimagined.
How bold.
Illusion shattered!
How long will this require exactly?
Artlist IO.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Emerge, right here, right now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
By royal decree!
This is nothing. Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for...
Right here, emerge, right here.
Scatter.
Here you are.
The doctor will see.
Emerge, right now, right here.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Artlist.io.
Emerge, right now, right here.
I miscalculated.
Right now, emerge. Right now.
Artlist.
Right here. Right now. Emerge, right here, right now. Emerge, right here.
Flicker.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right here. Emerge.
Process of elimination.
Right now, right here, right now.
Artlist. Artlist.io.
Wait.
Emerge. Right here.
Artlist.io.
Wait. Huh?
Music licensing reimagined.
Whatever.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io.
Well now.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yep. Here you are.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Artlist. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io.
Wait.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Quake! Burst forth! Yeah!
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Wait. Wait.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Here you are.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. reimagined. Artlist. Artlist I.O. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist I.O.
Wait.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist I.O. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist I.O. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist I.O. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait.
Artlist I.O.
Whatever.
Music licensing reimagined.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Artlist IO.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate
Music
intelligence.
licensing
All those
reimagined.
scholars in the academia.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Justice is blindsided. Bound or
Into the wind.
stabilize.
Wind strike.
Music licensing reimagined.
Solidify.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wherever in this world I go, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Time to go. Time to go.
Artlist.io.
Wait.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune
Music
to accompany
licensing
them if you
reimagined.
wish to hear it.
Time to go.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Everybody stand back!
Time to go. Follow the lead.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Artlist.
This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Artlist.io.
This
Music
scenery is
licensing
wonderful.
reimagined.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Step!
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
No matter what kind of environment you may find yourself in, with thorough reconnaissance, you should be able to establish a safe route.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
A lost lamb. Salvation belongs to the abyss.
Precision strike!
Strike is one!
Now's our chance!
Look out!
Artlist.io.
The unholy drop.
Observe!
Road to redemption.
Music
The
licensing
unholy
reimagined.
drop.
Observe!
Engaging!
Fight your salvation.
Observe!
Scour the soul.
Break a leg!
Scour the soul.
And step!
All who have sinned must pay.
Artlist.io.
And step!
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Leave the wounded to me!
Music licensing reimagined.
I will cleanse you of your sins. Give thanks and receive thy blessing.
You had your chance.
Of your sins.
Going in!
Inviting gunfire.
Bombs away!
Redemption. The unholy dross.
Let's light it up!
One more sin upon your soul.
Music licensing reimagined.
Be still.
Everybody stand back! Let's look! Now's your chance!
Salvation. Come to the light. Atonement has barely begun.
Engaging.
Water jet! I'm going in!
Wander not astray.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Invisibility is excellent. Perfect conditions for observation. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Music licensing reimagined.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Leave the wounded to me. Yeah.
Solidify.
Engaging.
Artlist.io.
Crumble.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Neutralizing threats.
Stabilize.
Now's your chance.
Water jet!
Solidify.
Leave the wounded to
Music
me.
licensing reimagined.
Quake. This is order. Stabilize!
Providing cover fire!
Artlist I.O.
Let's keep going, team!
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.
I condemn you!
Artlist I.O.
More speed.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist I.O. Music licensing
Solidify!
Eye for an eye! Water jet! I condemn you! Water jet!
Artlist I.O.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you.
Music
Oh yes,
licensing
I'll
reimagined.
teach you all right. Mark my words.
Artlist. Artlist I.O.
Crush!
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist I.O.
More speed.
Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Every journey has its final day.
Music licensing reimagined.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share memory?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait.
Artlist.
Whatever.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait. Whatever.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Our bond is strong.
Here you are.
You are not welcome here. Let's end this now.
Process of elimination.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined.
Stand with me.
You are not welcome.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Time to testify.
Its memory!
Music licensing reimagined.
You are not welcome.
Out of my
here.
way!
Make yourself a room!
Hunt them down.
Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io.
Wait.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Music licensing reimagined.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any.
Artlist.io
has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io
Nowhere to run!
Music licensing reimagined.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes. I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined.
placed upon the scales.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
Music licensing reimagined.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Samara roses on hand. There will always be a use for them.
I only take orders from my employer.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist. Artlist.io.